If restoration has neighboring as well as opposing teeth, the design is done automatically. To get the best possible automatic design based on AI technology, an internet connection and logging in to 3Shape Communicate is necessary. The automatic design can always be viewed and adjusted, using a wide range of visualization sliders and tools, as well as design tools. There are preparation, antagonist, active item to change the view of the tooth you're working on, center view clipping. When activated, the tool clips the scan parallel to the view. In addition, the slider allows you to change the distance of the clipping. This option will allow you to examine the contact points from the inside of the scan. Show texture on scan. Show texture on crowns. Show distance map. When activated, the distance map shows a color-coded distance to the antagonist and adjacent teeth. Minimum thickness surface. When activated and used in combination with the active item slider, allows you to assess if the design complies with the minimum thickness parameters. Show model from front. Sets the front position of scans centrally. Show cross-section. It is useful for examining the restoration. You can use it to analyze the minimum thickness, or the cement gap, for example. When active, draw a cross-section line across a chosen area. When the 2D cross-section window appears, adjust the visibility and set the 2 points between which you wish to measure the distance. The position of the points can be adjusted if necessary. The tooth selector is available when working on more than one tooth, for example a bridge. The active tooth is always indicated. To change the tooth you are working on, click on the desired tooth in the selector or simply on the design. Always check the notifications for more guidance on the design. Some of the actions or adjustments can be initiated or approved here. Working on the design, you can select different available teeth designs from the Smile Library menu. Simply click on the one you prefer. You can also filter it by using the Filtered drop-down list. You can copy the shape of the tooth from a pre-preparation scan if available, or any other tooth, and also mirror it from the opposing tooth in the arch. Just point at the tooth that you would like to copy from. Then use the other available tools to adjust the design. Start with setting the tooth in the correct position, in relation to neighbors in the arch and antagonist. Use the Transform tool control spheres to move the tooth, or click and hold the tooth to drag it. Use the Morph tool to freely apply changes to the surface, having the Free button activated, or activate the Directional button to apply the changes along one line. Click Shift and scroll the mouse wheel to change the radius of the tool, or use the slider. You can use the handlebars to control 2 points at the same time. The position of the control points can be changed as well. You can also use a wax knife to add or remove material from the design, as well as to smooth it. Again, the radius and the strength of the tool can be adjusted using the sliders or shortcuts with Shift or Control and the mouse wheel. In the Contacts tool, you can adjust adjacent and occlusal contact points. Just set the distance value and enforce it. Additionally, you can mark or erase the shape of an activated contact point on the adjacent tooth. Set the values for those points and enforce. You can also reset it to the default size if necessary. The automatic tools allow you to create new designs of your restoration. Here you can set and enforce the required minimum thickness of the restoration. The auto design, when applied, will recalculate the restoration while taking into account the contact points, antagonist, and the minimum thickness settings. New design, however, will create a new tooth shape that needs to be adjusted to create the final, fully functional design of the restoration. To do that, the design needs to be connected to the margin line, and then auto design can be applied to shape it and/or the other design tools. When your design is ready, you can check it in dynamic occlusion. You can use patient-specific motion for that, if recorded with the scanner. If it is necessary, you can adjust occlusal contact points by clicking on the Adapt Design button. If you would rather use the virtual dynamic articulator to check the design in dynamic occlusion, you can choose between those by clicking on the Settings button and selecting from the drop-down list. When an articulator is activated, you can manually adjust the position of the scans in relation to the occlusal plane by using the control points if necessary. Using the articulator, you can set all the necessary angles, as well as the other articulator settings like guidance type or scans relation. That can be reset to default if necessary, unless it is locked. The view of the articulator and the occlusal plane can be disabled using the sliders. The Movements Play button and the Adapt Design button are also available here.